is day 9 of 31, and today I am reviewing the Human Centipede, the sequence. Written directed by Tom Six, starring Dieter Laser, Ashley C. Williams, Aslynne Yennie, Akihira Sumitomoto, somewhat Japanesey, in this body horror flick that shocked the world, that took the world by storm with its massive shock factor. And this film is notorious for being probably one of the most vile films ever made. I mean, when I saw this film, I was fooled into watching it by a friend, and he told me it was like Spider-Man, and God, he so screwed me over on that one, because when I watched this, I thought, what the fuck am I watching? It is what, I was traumatized for like four years before I got the balls to watch it again and go through the other two. I actually then watched 2 and 3, when the third one came out, and I was like, I can't believe I'm watching these. And when I watched the other two, I thought, apparently they're meant to be worse than the first one, but they're not. Tom Six originally wanted this to be a comedy, but he could only get it sold as a horror, so he went with it as a horror, which I think probably was the best direction to go in. I even did my research into this film. I looked up all the actors, all the cast and that, and even the special features and that. And you know what? The cast and crew and everyone seemed to have fun doing these films. They seemed to be having a laugh. I was thinking, God, these must be desperate actors to really want to do a sick film like this. But, they were drawn to it. They were happy to do it. They were, willing. They were getting paid to do it and stuff. And, I don't think they don't regret doing it, I don't think. Aslynne Yennie, who was the end part of the Centipede, she clearly came back for more, which I'll get into a bit later on. So, this film follows a surgeon named Dr. Joseph Heiter, played by Dieter Laser, who was renowned for separating conjoined twins, and then after he retired he went insane and wanted to put things together instead of separating them. So he designed an operation where he'd make a Siamese triplet sewn together mouth to anus, and he tried this on 3 Rottweilers first, but that failed, so he then went to go and do it on humans. He caught a truck driver that he saw doing a shit in the woods, and then next thing you know, he catches these 2 American girls, and then he kills the truck driver because he's no match, buries him in the backyard and stuff, and then kidnaps some Japanese guy, makes him the front piece. The 2 American girls in it, played by Ashley C. Williams and Aslynne Yennie, playing Lindsay and Jenny, 2 friends going on a road trip through Europe, and they're in Germany whilst on their way to some nightclub. On their way to some nightclub, their car breaks down. They manage to flag down one car, but it's from a German creepy guy, and he probably offers to give him a lift, but wants a little bit more in return. So they ignore him, and then they do the stupid, typical horror thing where they go off into the woods and not stay onto the road and bitch and moan for 10 minutes. So pretty much by then you've had enough of their whiny voices. And then it starts pissing it down, and then they seek refuge at Dr. Heiter's house. And they ask for a drink of water. Now, you should never accept a drink of water from a stranger, because odds are they will roofie you, which of course Heiter did in this film. Anyway, he got them all to sleep, and then next thing, he got the Japanese guy and did a whole PowerPoint presentation on what he's planning to do. Sew them together, mouth to anus, making Siamese triplets connected via the gastric system. So 2 would have to eat poo, which is disgusting. So But one of them, Ashley C. Williams' character Lindsay, actually makes an attempt to escape, and when Dr. Heiter gets distracted by some power cut, you know, she actually has that window of opportunity and she does the stupidest thing by going back for her friend. Now, clearly Heiter isn't going to do the surgery with just 2 people. He wanted 3, so he wasn't going to go through with it. And then next thing you know, as punishment for her attempt to escape, he puts her in the middle, which he said he did with his Rottweilers. And it must be horrible being in the middle, sewed up but from both ends, with your friend's face to your arse. Well, no, her friend's face to her arse, and her face to the arse of a Japanese guy who can't speak a word of English. And he's played by that Akihiro guy. And yeah, pretty much after that, the rest of the film is in German and Japanese. So he's there doing that. What else does he do? Yeah, then next thing, he makes the Human Centipede to do only one thing for him, which was fetch his newspaper. I'm like thinking, is that it? He's done this whole thing and that's it. Anyway, he then feeds the Japanese guy. And I'm thinking, don't bloody eat food, you'll have to get it out of you and that. And I'm thinking, you should have done what that guy did in South Park, the Human Centipede, saying, "Oh, I will not eat if they are forced to eat my poo." And there is a scene where he does have to shit, which is a bit vile and disgusting. Even though you don't really see it, you just see it sort of happening, and Ashley C. Williams is acting it out. It's just still horrible to watch. That scene is pretty much imprinted in my mind. You very much can't unsee this once you've seen it, so I should warn you there. So yeah, the film pretty much ends where some German detectives come investigating the disappearance of 3 tourists. They get killed by Heiter, and then the Japanese guy can't take it anymore, so he slits his throat with some glass, and the back end, she gets an infection and dies. So it just abruptly ends where the middle piece is left alive and her fate is unknown. But Tom Six announced on Twitter that her fate will be revealed in the graphic novel, which is coming soon. Okay, so let's get down to the likes and dislikes. Not a lot to like about this film, I will tell you that. I guess I could say the performances were good, especially in the middle with Ashley C. Williams. She did a lot of acting with her eyes, and I've seen her in another film called Julia where she's acting and her eyes just, I just look at her eyes and think, wow, she is a good eye actress. She has beautiful, eyes that she can just act with. That's a gift right there. I liked Aslynne Yennie's performance, but I feel like we didn't get to know her character as much as Ashley C. Williams, because the centipede focused on her a lot. The Japanese guy, I had no idea what he was saying. It had English subtitles. I just couldn't be asked to read them all the time, so I just watched him just yakking off and shouting and stuff. But it was kind of funny with him because he was being a bit funny. There's like one bit where he's like tied to the hospital bed and Heiter's about to put him under, and he's like there going. He sounds like a car that won't start. Yeah, very, very vile film. That's weird. The sequels are apparently worse, with more people and shit, but I'll get into that probably tomorrow. I'm going to review these films. I'm going to review the whole trilogy here, so I'll definitely review this one tomorrow. So yeah. I also liked Dieter Laser's acting in this film. He made the perfect horror villain, Dr. Josef Heiter, and he had the sinister look on him, the insanity of a mad scientist, yeah. And in real life, I've been told he's quite a nice guy, So, other things that I liked. Do you know what? Despite this film being absolutely vile and disgusting, I thought it was quite original too, because I'd seen films where things got sewn together and that, but never in that way. So, Tom Six, if you're watching this, but I mean, we follow each other on Twitter, so I hope he's watching this. If you're watching this, you are a creative genius, and these films have made you very successful, so congratulations there. These films, they're messed up, but hey, they getting it banned, because these films are banned. Making a film banned just makes it even more popular and more people want to see it, and if you was aiming for that, then well done to you, Mr. Six, because he is very creative in this film, and says he looks at the Human Centipede as an art form, a very bizarre art form, I might say, but hey, in many ways he's right. For a director, the set is their canvas and the actors are his art piece. So it was quite original. So my dislikes on this film now. Despite the first half hour or so, or 40 minutes, pretty much after that, when he's made the centipede, not a lot happens. It gets pretty boring, and not a lot goes off. It's mostly just the Japanese guy in front shouting and stuff, Haita treating it like a dog or whatever. So it got a little bit boring in the middle act, but then the final act with the shootout with the police, the two German detectives that for some reason don't call back up and both end up getting killed. That was quite good. I do admit though, the German detective that was the last one to get shot, before crawling into the pool when he could have crawled to a phone and called for backup, he shoots Haita in the head. So Johan kills him, and like I said, Lindsay's fate is left unknown. What will it be? We will find out in the graphic novel when it comes out. Final thoughts and ratings. This film was absolutely vile. Yeah, it worked. It took me a while to get immune to all the disgust in this film, but I think I pretty much am there now. It was quite original, so with all that being said, I am going to give the Human Centipede first sequence, I'm probably just going to give this three tourists sewn together out of 5. I'm just being honest. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. So which is quite good, because it is a pretty decent horror film. But I gotta tell you, you need a strong stomach to watch these films, and that I had. But that's pretty much it for this review. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You can watch all the episodes of 31 so far, linked at the end of this video. And also be sure to join my Facebook horror group if you haven't already, the Random Horror Madhouse, and also be sure to hit me up on Facebook and Twitter, social media. All those links are down below in the description, so you can stay up to date on this channel and stuff, and see what I do outside of YouTube. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for day 9 of 31. So till next time, don't have nightmares.